Hi friends, welcome to STARETS Academy. In this video, we are going to study about biotic interactions among organisms. The last video we have seen about abiotic interactions. Okay, as a small recap, organism, population, community, ecosystem. Okay, in the case of ecosystem, it's an interaction between biotic and abiotic factors. So in the last class, we have seen about abiotic factors. Now let us see about biotic factors. Friends, none of the organism is living individually. All the organisms have some contact with others. For example, no man is alone in this world, right? He have to relate with any one person. See, even Socrates have called man as a social animal. I am not talking in that sense. In a biological sense itself, even though we put a particular person in a prison, in a separate ward, he is not alone. Because a lot of mosquitoes are accompanying him. Cockroaches will be there, spiders will be there. What I am trying to say, plus or minus, some relationship will be between the organisms. So we are going to discuss among that. Okay, fine. Let us start the first example, that is plus plus. Look at this table, you can understand. Mutualism plus plus. What it indicates? See, I will give an analogous thing. Imagine your friend is having an ink bottle, but she doesn't have any pen. But you are having two pens. With that, what I am trying to say is an ink pen. With an empty pen, you can't do nothing. What you should do? You should offer her a pen and collect some ink. So this is called mutualistic relationship. This kind of mutual relationship exists in all the organisms. For example, leguminous plants, root nodules, and mycorrhiza, fungus. Right? Similarly, lichens is a thing between algae and fungus. This is called mutualism, plus plus. Look at the second one, minus minus, that I am saying about competition. Okay, what do you mean by minus minus competition? Very simple. Here, again I put a story here now. Imagine dogs once upon a time asked to God. I am saying a small story to make you to understand. Okay, dog went to God and asked, dear God, no one is going to eat us, but our population is very less. But look at the goats, many people are eating it, but even though their population are more, God made a plan. Okay, God want to prove those dogs that what might be the reason. So what he made, he took some 4 dogs and locked in a room along with a piece of meat or a kg of meat, okay, flesh. Again, he took some 4 goats, made the 4 goats to put in a place, okay, inside a room, and again they have been supplied with a bundle of grass. He locked both the rooms. After half an hour, he first opened, I am saying about the God Almighty itself, opened the goat's room. What do you think? What the goats might have did? All the goats are happily eating over those grass and they are happy. At the same time, a dog have understood. At the same time, God have opened dog's room. Okay, what you expected? Yeah, none of the dog have eaten the meat. The meat was as it is. Instead, the dog fought among themselves and they have died. This is called competition. So competition doesn't gives any benefit. Rather, it gives only detrimental thing. Okay, that's why I made it minus minus. Hope you got something from the story. The third relationship is very amazing relationship. Plus minus. That what happens most of the cases. See, look at the table. Plus minus I have put in 2 ways. Plus minus can be there in parasitism or plus minus can be there in predatorship. What do you mean by parasite? Okay, parasite might be present everywhere. For example, sometime if I ask any question, what you will do? You will scratch your head, right? Why you are scratching? Because dandruff is present over there. Dandruff is a kind of ectoparasite. Okay, someone might have coughed like this. Why you are coughing? Because some virus called rhinovirus or any streptococcus bacteria might have entered your throat and caused some infection. This is called endoparasites. So parasite is what harm the host. You are getting the point. Benefit for the parasite, but plus for the parasite, but what happens? Minus for the host, whatever might be. Okay, and look at the predator. Predator is a very classical example. A deer was chased by a lion, whatever might be. Okay, a snake capturing the rat. So plus for snake, minus for the rat. So that what happens. You got the point. To make it simple, I am comparing predatorship and parasitism, that if an organism kill and eat, that is called predator. Okay, if an organism eat and kill, that is called parasite. Okay, right. This is about predator and parasite. The next thing what I am going to say about plus 0. Again, it's an interesting thing. Some of the friends will be there, no, even though I do not have any benefit or any loss, my friend should be living happily. Yeah, some might of you write that. The same thing organisms also will do. I do not know how many of you have seen an animation film called Finding Nemo. Most of might have seen. Those who have missed the chance, kindly go and watch that animation. It's a beautiful animation film about ocean floor. You are getting the point. So in that film, they have shown about sea anemone and clownfish. So the clownfish is staying in the sea anemone doesn't have any benefit, but the clownfish is having plus. The same time sea anemone doesn't have any loss also. So 0 for sea anemone, plus for this clownfish. I can put one more example. Relationship between cattle and ergot. Okay, have you watched any crop field? Cattle will be eating grass. It will be followed by a crane. See, if an ox is eating a grass, a cow follows, there is some good sign. Why a crane should follow, or why a ergot should follow? The reason is, when look at the picture, you can understand, when the cattle pulls this grass, okay, the earthworm under the grass will comes out. So it is a benefit for the ergot which follows it. The thing is, there is no loss or gain for the cattle, rather it's a plus for the ergot. Then the next case is, so this is plus and 0 is called as commensalism. The next case is amensalism. What do you mean by amensalism? Minus and 0. Okay, again it was a worst case. No benefit for me, but even though I will harm you. No benefit or gain for me, even though what I am trying to say, no benefit or harm for me, even though I will harm you. Some persons will be like that, no? So generally in English they are called as sadist, but by biological terms they are called as amensalism. The best example is king of medicines, okay, Penicillin. So this Penicillium notatum, a fungus, doesn't have any problem with the bacteria, but rather they will kill the bacteria. Okay, so minus for the bacteria, 0 for that fungus. Right. The last case. Okay. So far we have seen about all the things, right? Plus plus, plus minus, okay, and minus minus, plus 0, minus 0. The last one what I discussed is called amensalism. Hope you all enjoyed this lecture. So stay tuned with STARETS Academy for further biology lectures. Thank you for joining us.